This is a mock interview conducted by ForumIAS Academy at New Delhi. The interview panel includes eminent professors, retired bureaucrats, and other luminaries. The objective of the program is to acquaint the candidate with the format and expectations of the personality test conducted by UPSC.
Please come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you.
Relax.
Sure, sir.
Puneet,
Yes, sir.
you're from Bangalore,
Yes, sir.
Karnataka. Bengaluru.
Bengaluru, sir.
Geography option, civil engineering from Dayananda Sagar College, watching podcasts, reading motivational books, solving Rubik's Cube. Your hobbies. Tell me, what is so good about Bangalore that it is attracting it has already attracted a lot of IT industries there.
So the first point is climate. Climate of Bangalore is very much pleasant throughout the year. So it doesn't have any extreme of the temperature as it was witnessed in the other parts of the country. Second, Bangalore has been developed with educational purposes. So it has already attracted the social capital required for these IT sectors. Along with that, in the 2000 and the late 90s, Karnataka government took multiple measures which were favorable for the IT industry. So this led to the attraction of the IT sector in Bangalore, sir.
How will you compare Karnataka with, say, Tamil Nadu or Gujarat or Kerala in terms of economic growth, social development?
Yes, sir. So compared to the other states, Karnataka is more of a service-based state, sir. Because majorly in Mysore, Tumkur as well as Bangalore, we find service sector majorly present over there. Along with educational institutions, the IT sector, the biotech sector is majorly present. Whereas Tamil Nadu or Maharashtra or Gujarat, they are more of industrial states, sir. Coming to the social capital which is present in Karnataka, sir, it has been a very good development in terms of social capital, especially health and education sector. But at the same time, we have witnessed that the North Karnataka has left far behind compared to the southern part of Karnataka, sir.
What about industries in Karnataka?
Sir, industries majorly, if you have to speak, it is majorly iron and steel which is present in the central part of the Karnataka. Then we find multiple biotech companies which is present in the city town of Bangalore. Then we also find multiple the handicraft which is present in Ramnagara and Bidadi town, sir.
Where does Karnataka rank in terms of GDP?
Sir, right now it is ranking 6th, sir. It has slipped one spot behind Telangana to go to 6th position, sir.
And per capita income wise?
Per capita income wise, sir, Karnataka fares in top 5, sir. It comes at 5th rank.
Have you heard of the Kerala model of development?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, it is majorly a social welfare based development where the health and education of the people of Kerala, it is majorly in the progress. As far as I can recollect, this is what I know, sir.
You think that model of development is better than the, say, Gujarat, where industries are growing and social indicators are far behind?
Sir, first I believe that when we have overall development in the state or the particular region, we have something observed called trickle down effect. So where the whole of the economy and the whole of the state develops. At the same time, we should also develop at the bottom level when it comes to social indicators. So I believe, sir, a mix of the Gujarat model as well as Kerala model will be a way forward for the other states.
Have you read about the budget? Why is it being said that the budget is more of fiscal consolidation?
So, sorry, sir, I'm not to recollect.
Fiscal prudence. Control over fiscal deficit. What is fiscal deficit?
Sir, it is the difference between the expenditure as well as the receipts of the government budget, sir.
What is the expenditure in the RE of this year, this financial year?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recollect the exact number.
Guess or next year, next financial year, which has been projected?
Sir, I'm not able to recollect the numbers, sir.
India is going to be a developed country
Sir.
by 2047. That is what is being said. What is a developed country?
Sir, in my opinion, a developed nation is a nation where there is equal emphasis for capital development as well as social development, along with a focus on sustainable development and conservation of the environment, sir. And where no one sleeps hungry or no one goes without education or healthcare, sir. I believe that is a developed state.
What is the per capita income in dollar terms of India?
Sir, I'm not able to recollect the number.
You know the per capita income of USA or China?
So can I take a guess? It is, I think, $6,000 for USA, sir.
Per capita income.
I'm not sure with the numbers.
Okay. ठीक है. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So your name is Puneet S.
Yes, sir.
It's not Puneet, it is only Puneet.
Yes, sir.
Generally, people used to add TH in the end.
Sir, my parents, while they're filling the school application, they filled it.
Okay. Your father is self-employed.
Yes, sir. He is a retired journalist. So right now he's a self-employed, sir.
Journalist of which newspaper or magazine?
News media, sir.
Okay. And you preferred in the civil?
Yes.
You did not prefer journalism?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So you have civil engineering as a subject in the graduation and geography in the somewhere not matching. Better you would have preferred civil engineering, studied for so many years, and geography you have not studied. You are studying only for the preparations. That's all.
No, sir, that's not the case. During my school days, geography and history civics was one of the subjects which I really liked. And when I had to choose an optional for the civil service examination, I found geography as much more easier compared to civil engineering. And there were also few of the subjects which I had learned in my civil engineering graduation, which were matching in geography. So I thought the cost-benefit ratio as well as it's a good subject.
How long you are preparing for the civil mains, or how many times you have appeared in civil mains?
Sir, 2 times, sir.
2 times.
Yes.
And it was all geography.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was the scoring for you in the first for geography subject?
Sir, 215 I had got in my first main, sir.
Income level of the family is low, and you are preparing for the civil by sitting at home. Don't you think it's not a justice to your parents?
Sir, I believe that I was following a particular passion or a particular job which I wanted to do, and they were very much supportive of this particular decision. So throughout the years, I have learned multiple things through this examination process, and I believe that civil service is a very good career opportunity which I can eventually give to my parents as well.
Are you trying somewhere else also?
No, sir. Right now, I'm just freelancing teaching for 9th and 10th standard students with respect to social science and science, sir.
That will certainly benefiting you to this also.
Yes.
Okay, good. We generally think of that connecting north, south, east, west, something like that, through train, through roads, and then always roads, and then expressways also, and then we are taking the land area into it. Don't you think now we should think of verticals instead of just horizontal development of the roads and rails?
Yes, sir. Sir, there are cities like Mumbai and Pune which are going for vertical development of the cities because of lack of spacing available right now. So I believe that vertical spacing, vertical development, when we do it, it will be very much beneficial, not just for the town management as well as for the people who are going for it, sir. It's a very much a beneficial initiative, sir.
That is there, but even not only for the towns or cities, but even other areas also, why we should use more of the land surface for roads. There also we should think of having a vertical road down and road up, that expressway up and the normal way the down. Similar trains also, bullet trains up, and then it's there almost in most of the countries now.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think that that kind of policy can be made and planning can be made accordingly?
Yes, sir. I believe that it's a very good initiative and thought process. And I think that government, multiple government at different state levels, they have started with this particular initiative at a pilot level. Because we are, as a country, applying it at a very large level becomes very much difficult. So I think it has started in the pilot way, and sooner or later that will be a policy initiative of the government.
We are making roads and railway lines in the sea or under the ground. What is the environmental hazards to attach to these projects?
Yes, sir. Sir, there are multiple projects which has come up right now under sea water, and it is observed that the underwater aquatic animals as well as the species, they have been affecting. For example, if I consider dolphin, it majorly communicate or travels through the UV rays, the sound waves. So when traffic movement happens in these particular highways, the movement and the navigation gets affected. And also it is also observed, for example, Bandra Sea link in Mumbai, it was observed that many people were littering the sea. So it also pollutes the sea waters, sir. So initiative should be taken from the government itself that it should be avoided, sir, by making tall structures around the buildings as well as the bridges.
Coastal areas.
Yes.
Okay. Bangalore, that there was a fire in a lake. What was that issue? Why that fire was there in the water?
Yes, sir. So it was majorly regarding Bellandur Lake, which was which is the largest lake in Bangalore. So the area around Bellandur Lake is majorly an industrial region. So there has been no regulation along with the dumping of the waste in these particular Bellandur Lake. So because of the chemical intake in these particular lakes, there was a sudden catch of fire, sir. Majorly methane was present in the particular lake. That's why the fire froth had come up, sir.
It's a high-tech city. It is well-protected area. It is the capital of the state also, and the state government has no one has taken such care that these harmful or hazardous waste are being sent into the lake. What is that? Why that story has happened?
So first, majorly it was it doesn't come under BBMP limits, which is the Municipal Commissioner of Bangalore. It comes majorly under Bangalore Urban. It is the outskirt region. So there was probably a administrative lack of regulation of the particular lake. Because of this, majorly the lake, the issue had come up, sir. So there was a lack.
What is the status at the moment?
So right now, because of the protest of the public and the citizen initiatives which is present in Bellandur, the state government has taken initiative to check the pollution is not coming to the lakes.
Now it's all right?
Yes, sir. There has been no incidences of any more fire in Bellandur.
What about the status of water? Whether it is now clean or still it is filthy?
Sir, it is still filthy only, sir. It is not for the consumption of for the humans or for that matter animals. And there has also been a lot of polluted water which is very much green in color. So even though the chemical pollutants have been decreased, but the organic pollutants still remain, sir, in the city.
That is there. Yesterday or day before, there was some bill which was passed by the state government, which was to be passed by the state government, but it is not passed. What is that? Or related to some religious or religion or something like that?
So it is BBMP amendment bill, sir. So in that there is a zoning of the areas. Right now, not all the areas comes under BBMP Act. So through the particular act, it was aimed to get all the areas, which includes the outskirt region also, and to get it in the jurisdiction of BBMP, sir. So that will benefit the state government in terms of collection of property taxes, sir. That was a major aim of that particular bill.
Was it related to some temples or religious places also?
So one more bill was passed where it was collection of the temple fund to a common pool, which can be used for the development of the temple authorities itself, sir. So there was an outro from the opposition party in the state, sir, with respect to this particular, telling that there are no other religions have been targeted, only the particular religion has been targeted.
Now, what is the status now?
So right now it isn't passed because of the tussle between the opposition and the ruling party. But since the government has...
But it could not be passed despite of the majority of the government also. What is the reason?
The reason I'm not much aware, sir.
But even it means the ruling party has also not is also not willing to get it passed. Maybe?
Maybe, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Puneet, electoral bonds were in the news. So what is the issue around them and what was finally decided?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, electoral bonds was introduced in 2016 as a particular electoral reform for getting a transparency in the electoral funding. So the Supreme Court recently has struck down the electoral bond, saying it is ultra-vires to the constitutional values, and telling that there has been a lot of anonymity. And it has also requested SBI to release the names of the donors who has been giving to the parties.
Okay, but the purpose of electoral bonds, as you rightly mentioned, was transparency. Yes. And this is exactly what the Supreme Court says has not happened. Now, as a part of the judgment, there was 2 or 3 issues which were raised. Can you mention those? Apart from transparency?
Apart from that, the Supreme Court also mentioned that the people deserve to know who is getting how much funding. Which particular political party is getting how much funding, they are supposed to know. So it's a part of the voting behavior.
Okay, yes. Now, you've written reading motivational books.
Yes, ma'am.
So what books do you read? Any books, any 3 books that you've read?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, and The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle.
And The Power of?
Power of Now.
Now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and can you tell me any learnings from one of these books?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there is a particular concept called Kaizen in Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, which majorly tells continuous learning. Okay. So this continuous learning basically points out that every day we can learn or we can improve our skills, or it may be our mindset, or it may be our learnings. So that is a particular concept which is very much motivated me from that particular book, and definitely I will be applying in the civil services as well, ma'am.
Applying, or have you applied?
Ma'am, in the exam process I have applied.
And in the civil services,
yes,
you will apply. Okay. So you've written watching podcasts.
Yes, ma'am.
What are podcasts?
Ma'am, podcast is a digital platform where a particular interviewer asks for the perceptions of a particular personality. Mm-hmm. So I basically watch leaders from different fields and learn to know about their particular perspectives about their career and expertise.
Okay. Okay. Now, can you tell me what is the contribution of agriculture to GDP of India?
Ma'am, it's around 18%, ma'am.
And for Karnataka?
Ma'am, for Karnataka, it has been around 15%, ma'am.
Okay. Now, but we say that we are an agricultural-based economy. Why?
Ma'am, traditionally, after independence, we were told agriculture-based economy, but after LPG reforms, the narrative has to be changed, in my opinion, where we are moving towards service-based. And it's also one of the reasons why we are called agriculture-based economy, because majority of the population is employed in the agricultural field, ma'am. So that's the reason it is called agriculture-based economy.
Okay. When you were discussing about Karnataka initially, so you also mentioned North Karnataka has not developed as much as South Karnataka. What are the reasons for this? Anything, any geographical reasons?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there are 2 reasons. One is historic and one is geography. Historically, the North Karnataka was part of Bombay Karnataka as well as Hyderabad Karnataka. Because of this, after independence, especially after the state reorganization, the developed part was left behind in the south. And coming to the geographic part, we find that in the southern part, it's more majorly plain area. And in the northern part, we have a arid, semi-arid climate, as well as the soil is also black cotton soil. So there is not much of irrigation available in the North Karnataka. Because of this, there is a development deficit in the state.
In the state, okay. Now, what do we understand by demographic dividend?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, demographic dividend is a concept where we get the benefit from the population, the working age population, which is present from 15 to 59 years. So they contribute majorly to the economy, ma'am.
And has India been able to utilize its demographic dividend properly?
Yes, ma'am. I believe we are in the process of utilizing our demographic dividend, and sooner or later we'll become a Viksit Bharat by 2047 because of this demographic dividend.
Demographic. Okay, now when we say Viksit Bharat, you're from Bangalore and this is the hub of IT industry in the country. But we also see that a lot of brain drain is happening, where engineers from IITs and other premium institutes are moving abroad. So what is the impact of this brain drain on the country?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, brain drain basically devolves the state or the nation from the expertise and the skill which is developed from the very much bright youth. So this will hamper the skilled employment which is required in the country. That will be very much reduced because of this brain drain. But recently we have observed that multiple people who have already migrated, they're coming back to India because of the opportunities which is found in the nation and the promise of the development in the next 20 years.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So Puneet,
Yes, sir.
in Karnataka there was a bill related to temple taxes. It was in controversy. Do you think that taxing a temple is the right move?
So when we are taxing any particular religious endowment or any institution, I believe that all the religious institutions should be taxed equally. Otherwise, it will send a wrong message to the people. At the same time, the donation and the charity which the temple receives can be better utilized if it is in the hand of a responsible government, where it can equitably distribute the wealth as well as equitably do the development from the donation and charities.
What is the status of bill? Has it been passed?
No, sir, it has not yet been passed.
From where it got opposition?
There was a walkout from the opposition, and I think sir also mentioned that the ruling party was also not willing to pass it, sir.
So recently there was a conference of party 28 happened. Where it happened?
So Dubai, sir.
Okay. And what were the key outcomes of this COP28?
I'm not able to recollect the exact key takeaways, sir.
All right. Okay. And one more free movement regime at Myanmar border. Why this was curbed?
Sir, it was alleged that there has been a lot of trafficking happening from the border states, especially what we observed the Manipur violence. It is told that a few of the groups had easily passed through the particular FMR from the Myanmar. And it is also observed that Myanmar is becoming an opium hub. So that will increase the drug trafficking. So considering the security aspect of the state, the Home Ministry has scrapped the FMR, sir.
Okay. So it is in favor of Manipur, but other states, other bordering states of Myanmar, they are opposing it. Why?
So we find there is an ethnic similarity between especially the Nagas which is present on the Indian side and the Nagas which is present on the Myanmar side. And also the Zo community which is present in the Mizoram, they also having ethnic common similarity with the Myanmar people, sir. So that is why they are opposing the scrapping of FMRs.
All right. You are from Karnataka and a lot of national parks are over there. And recently human and wild conflict was in news in Karnataka. As far as the elephant, I think they have caused a lot of disruptions in the state. So then as an administrator, suppose a district in which you are placed, then how would you deal with the animal and human conflict? Yes, give me 2 to 3 suggestions.
Yes, sir. So first I will do a survey of the crops which are grown in my particular district which is bordering the state. If any crop is there like sugarcane or corn which the elephants especially like, then I will persuade the farmers to not to grow that particular crop. Second, I'll be taking the best practice which is taken from Wayanad in Kerala, where they have installed few lasers or UV or lasers which is present around the national park that will create such a sound that will deviate the elephant movement from the particular region. And third, I will again deal with the administration as well as with the people and have a conversation or have a discussion over there of not entering the forest and disrupt the natural environment, sir.
Okay. Among the animal species found in Karnataka who are critically vulnerable or which has gone extinct, which species do you find that it should be translocated to Karnataka? Like cheetahs in Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, sir. So there is a particular animal called Nilgiri Thar, which was present in Nilgiris, especially in Tamil Nadu, that has been because of the movement around, they have completely gone to the Tamil Nadu region. So I believe that Nilgiri Thar, if they can be relocated to Karnataka, it will be beneficial. So
what steps would you take to translocate the particular species?
Sir, first I will speak to the Tamil Nadu authorities for the necessity of this particular relocation. And I will assess scientifically whether the Nilgiri Thar's environment can match in my district. And later, with a further official procedure, I'll be relocating, sir.
Okay, my last question. What is the difference between fintech and conventional banks?
Yes, sir. Sir, fintech banks are majorly online based without any brick and mortar physical availability, and the banks are the normal banks which have a particular existence physically where the employees are there, and we observe that fintech sector there has been few of the scams. That's why the regulatory authorities are telling the people to avoid these particular fintech companies, sir.
Okay, thank you, Puneet.
Thank you, sir.
A little bring depth to the answers. Little sometimes longish answers are there. Instead of that, there should be crisp answers with specifics only.
Okay, sir.
That will give a little more weightage to your answers. Otherwise, all is good. Read something more about your states and what are they recent going on.
You gave good answers and good articulation. So just brush up your current affairs.